choo 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 sur ton chemin. Et voilà, parfait. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome come to the show. So you guys are doing well because they're having a wonderful second. Oh, you know what? Oh, let's go. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Because you're doing well because they're having a wonderful day on the 2nd of August 2025. Here's a little bit of an intro. Super happy. Yes, I'm starting extremely late. As you can see, it's like 6 o'clock p.m. We worked today. We worked. I was looking for work, and then my agency worker said, "Hey, I know that you're looking for work outside of the agency, but I need you today. Do you mind working?" And I was supposed to stay for a couple hours because, again, with agency it's more like that. It's a more somewhat of a. It's a bit harder, right? It's a bit harder. Lap speed times 12. Lap speed times 12. Awesome. That's really good. So yeah, we worked. Today we have a lot of Prison Break to do. It's gonna be just Prison Break today. Oh no! I have one video to do over Moonscar. And possibly one gaming videos. And that is pretty much it. So the goal here to do as much as possible, even though we did work, it's not a big deal because I'm gonna be able to do a lot. Now the good news is because we worked, a lot of the storage is cleaned, or clean is a good word, so I don't have to worry as much. And without that further ado, I'm excited. I hope you guys had a good day. The goal today is to reach a level where I is to reach a level where we can get idle. It's not the case yet, but it's getting closer. Yesterday I did a 700 wave here. That way we can do some streaming, we can do some clips. It's gonna be good. We're coming back, and that's super important. So that is pretty much it. Boring but worth it. Va sur ton chemin. Trying out the beautiful slow motion camera to see what it would be doing. No. Oh. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to our show. Okay, you're doing well. They're having a wonderful day on this 2nd September 2025. A little bit of my first behind the scene of the day. As you can see, it's kind of late. The weather's gonna change very soon. Reason as to why we're so late, we had work today, so this is great. Over behind the scene, we're gonna make some couple of videos. It is currently 5:30. The goal is to make videos until 4 o'clock without stopping, but in there we're gonna take a break, which is gonna be the TikTok live, which is gonna be 40 minutes. So that's 4 hours 40. That's 320. 320 in minutes is 320 in minutes is 5. No, 320. I'm not good at math. 4 hours. How much is 4 hours? 240. 40. There's 200 left. 200 divided by 2 is on 100 hours. So an hour and a half before. Break an hour and a half. It's super easy. So without further ado, let's freaking go. And we're back, baby, with some beautiful nature corn. Look, don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to the show. Because they're having a wonderful day on this second. Oh, fudge. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Because doing more, because they're having a wonderful day on this very late 2nd of September. I was working today, so this is the first nature garden we're doing. But I'm super excited. With that being said, let's freaking go. I'm excited. Got a lot to do, not a lot of time to do it, so let's do it. What's the function, man? I have to call my father because he received some letter. Salut, ça va bien? Oui, qu'est-ce que ça va de bon? Oh, ben je te dérangerai pas trop longtemps. Je veux juste savoir si ça allait bien. Good. Écoute, j'aurais peut-être savoir. Ah? Oui, 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 oui. Oui, oui, oui. Je viens de le voir, mais aujourd'hui, j'ai déporté le CV. Fait que tu vas texter, je suis en plein magasin en train de demander si t'as pas des CV. J'étais comme, oh, écoute, j'ai un petit faveur à te demander. Hier, là, quand je suis parti, vous m'avez dit que vous avez vu le coucher de soleil. Avez-vous par hasard pris des photos? Ah, ok, 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 y a pas de problème. Y a pas de problème, j'aimerais ça en avoir. Les deux lettres, c'est quoi les deux lettres?
Comment tu dis ça?
Est-ce que c'est quoi les deux lettres? Sans les ouvrir, je sais déjà c'est quoi. So, oui, tangerine, c'est quoi? Ça va être le fait que ça va être la première fois que j'ai changé mon nid. Non, on a changé encore. Tu te rappelles quand je l'ai appelé?
Ah, ouais.
Puis toi, c'est quoi?
Oui, oui.
C'est un chèque. Fait que c'est bon, on se garde. Merci pour hier. Là, je suis en train de faire que la pizza.
Ah, c'est correct.
Ça va être bon, ça. Fait qu'on sait ça dessus.
Oui.
J'ai passé une belle journée.
OK.
Merci pour tout, pa. Hey, tabarnouche, il y a de la bourrasque, hein? Tabarnouche. Yes. Yes, everything is good. Attends, papa, faut que je te laisse. Give me a second. Papa, faut que je laisse. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was talking to my father. What?
My credit card.
Yeah. Uh huh.
I got a new card and I didn't update the expiry date.
Okay.
So they went to put it in PayPal, which I don't want.
Okay.
Can you fix that for me? And you're no good at that.
To be honest, I don't know Temu and I don't know PayPal.
Okay?
I don't know Temu and I don't. Temu is horrible.
Call. Call.
Okay. I can.
You can fix it. Okay, I know someone, but I just gotta get him done.
I would love to help, but I don't know.
But I got to just get the card.
I can Google it for you. I can Google. You know what I would do if I were you? I would call Temu. I would call Temu Canada.
Cannot get hold of
Oh shit.
it, you know?
Can you call?
I texted him.
Okay.
And I sent it, and they said thank you for your letter, but they never commented.
Yeah.
Once they gave me the phone number,
Yeah.
I called, it's no good.
Bullshit. I wish I could help, but I don't know how. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I wish I could help.
I was just asking.
Just if I was, and also if I was you, I wouldn't order from Temu until it's fixed.
I'm not leaving PayPal, for
Don't, because that's the quickest way to get hacked.
sure. Anyhow, that's about it.
Good luck. How's health? Health is okay. Health is okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness, I never did. I have to know what it's
Oh, good.
my friends to
That's good. Are you excited for?
Can I go with them?
Are you excited for the 2nd of November?
Okay.
Are you excited for the 2nd of November? Are you excited for the 2nd of November?
Why?
There's an election. It's for the city. The city.
The mayor.
Yeah.
Why am I excited about that?
Well, I think Majas is good. You know, Dolphin, I think he was corrupted.
Who's in it now? Who goes to show?
I think Dolphin and Maja.
There's not one of them the last 4 or
No, Masha's good. Dolphin, I think he's corrupted.
I didn't like the girl, what she did. She made the roads for the businesses, right?
Uh-huh.
And I thought business, I thought business would buy a lot of stuff, you know, like, and not me, and not walk for a walk. I don't want to carry my dog on my walk.
Of course, yeah.
I think that lot, what she did to, go to the, what do you call it, Beaver Lake.
Uh-huh.
Can't go to that.
Oh, I didn't know that. That changes the things a little bit, huh?
No more. Yeah, there's a bus that takes you, so you can't come in when you want to go.
Yeah. Even the change for the 191, it's bad.
That was me.
Huh?
That was me. That 191 came when it first started.
I understand. And now I think the 198 and it takes me to...
Want anymore.
No, it takes you to Angrignon.
I don't want, I want downtown.
I want to also.
So. But I used to get out at St. Henri instead of,
Oh yeah, it's the Côte Saint-Luc, I think, the metro. Yeah.
Anyhow,
Good luck.
God bless you.
Thank you, you too. Oui, je m'excuse, papa. Elle m'a venu m'en parler. Je suis en train, parce qu'elle pensait que je faisais une vidéo. Fait qu'elle a interrompu. Fait que je m'excuse, ok?
Ok, mais avant ça, c'est
Oh, je m'excuse. Désolé, bye.
c'est bien.
Dude. Don't blink, it's your body. Welcome to Welcome to the Show. Doing walks and having a wonderful day on the on this glorious 2nd September 2025. A little bit of a tower talk. Making my mix downtown. Walking fast and it's so loud. I just watched White Chick, which is a great movie. I can see behind us is crazy weather. But it's actually quite nice. Power talk of the day is resistance, but also great. I'm gonna do a kind of like a recap of what happened yesterday because it's important. We reached 600. We had two elite, and that's pretty good. Now we're working on tier 2, but I'm gonna be switching it to tier 1. Why is that so good? Because we made 200k, which it took me months to have. We put a lot of the coin, the 200,000 coin. We put them in the orbs and orb speed. Because the orb is just phenomenal. I want to do like at the beginning. So the plan of resistance, right? The plan of resistance. Don't worry, I know a lot about resistance, but right now we're playing. Look, I'm almost gonna die. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did. Yeah. A58. That's not bad. That is not bad. Okay, so what are we working on the labs right now? Well, the labs, I have a little bit of a problem. Labs, I only have 2. And the next one, I'm going to be buying a card slot. Oh my god, I was so worried. I was seeing 20, but the hole here for the camera is actually, there's 200 something. So yeah, so we have lab speed and we have game speed. Both of these are super important because again, we're making a lot of freaking coin. So yesterday, reaching there, I wanted to work also on my free level because I'll be honest, I didn't upgrade, I didn't unlock rapid fire, I didn't unlock, well, package chance is normal, right? Because package chance is going to be a defiant of 1 million, 1.5 million. That's the good news. And the bad news, yesterday, the little run where you didn't see me play, you just saw me like kind of give up, kind of leave it idle. Yeah, I'm gonna say something. I've been playing this game for 5 days now. And in 5 days, we did it non-stop. We did 12 hours each. That is 48 hours. of just playing. You know, today we'll be playing for 12 hours too. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able. Well, I should be able to today, but I don't know how well it's gonna go. I have to film for the next 4 hours, so the next 4 hours is gonna be dedicated to that. 4 hours is gonna be a clean break and a TikTok live. Yeah, that's it. So I'm sorry if I'm talking about it a lot. Now, the reason why I'm so obsessed with the tower is, and I think this is quite important, because when I do the tower, right? When I do the tower talks are important because they're kind of. Oh, I'm reading the wrong. Okay, sorry, I messed up. Walking my way downtown, walking fast, and it's so last. Da da na 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 na. Da da da. And now I wonder how it all went down. We're gonna do one update for playing per wave. Yeah, like I was saying before I interrupted myself. Such a good song. What white chick song? Da na 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 na. It's just so good. So yeah, this is long term. Most of the I do are not long term. Most of the I do are. I'm gonna have an opinion that's gonna change, right? Or I'm gonna talk about something that's not gonna be relevant in 2 years. But the towers will be relevant. Why? Because the end goal is to have, like I said, all 4 playthrough running. But the main goal isn't that. The main goal is so much more important than that. The main goal is to have 4 playthrough running, and all of those playthrough are having one of my videos below, and you can just watch me, and that would be good. That would be amazing. Now, also with the resistance, I'm doing it the way I should do it, documented. I'm doing it with a lot more. I went to work today. I didn't bring my bottle of water, so hungry and thirsty. The last 2 places I didn't document anything, which is kind of problematic in itself. That's what my guild says. Okay, this game stuck is right, relevant. Word unlucky, so I see a lot of acronym. What are these things you guys talking about? I get DH is black hole in this GT. Not sure. It is worth it. With the acronym, I'm on the same page. GCOM stands for Gas Compressor. Shatter Shard, if you're making more than, I'm learning them one by one, okay. Falcon, yeah, they take long, just started level 4 and says 85 days. What? I thought these immediately after unlocking 2 Ds will be better. I rushed the last shard. 10k gem. Insane. Insane. So yeah, it's something that's important to me. It's something that's important. My parents was I went to my father's holiday yesterday for pizza. And what I'm gonna tell you, it's recorded, it's true, right? My stepmom was like, hey, how come you're having 2 runs? How come you're having 2 runs? Well, yeah, I have 2 phones. What you need? What are you doing with 2 phones? I was like, well, I have this game, so as we play, I'm gonna stay here for 3 hours. If I don't need to press, I'm gonna have 6 hours to play through. So this one and this one. This one without playing got to tier 5. The kind of shitty part right now is the best thing we've got is literally game speed, and game speed is upgrading right now. How much time? It's 11 hours 52, and the lap speed is 8 hours 09. I don't know if me upgrading lap speed will increase the game speed already existent lab, but I don't know. The next one to do is we're gonna buy a new card, and I'm possibly gonna be putting extra orbs. Yeah, because I just love the orb so much. I just love the orb so much. And there you go, we haven't been upgrading shit. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter, you know why? Because right now we're making a lot of cash, so it doesn't matter. So that note, I'm gonna let you guys go. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, buying. Welcome to the show. President Walker having a wonderful day on this amazing 2nd September 2025. A little bit of a intro of the day. Again, it's gonna be super nice, super simple. We just made myself a little drink, a mixed, which is gonna be half of what I'm eating. I worked today, which was really nice. Work today. It was it was supposed to be 2 3 hours, but it ended up being much more, which is great because I need the cash. And guess what I received today? So, by speaking about cash, I received my Twitch paycheck, and it's actually pretty big. It's pretty freaking big. So yeah. Uh, so hell yeah. Now for the interesting part, it is currently 5:52. We came back home. It was 5:15. Took a shower, ate a little bit of snack, ate 2 pieces of bread, cooked in the microwave, so steamed. Next on the list we have what? Next on the list we have videos from 5:30 to 9:30 because I got my battle after 9:30. And from 9:30 to yeah to 5 a.m. I'm just gonna be playing the tower, watching Prison Break. I think I'm gonna be able to finish Prison Break today. That's not true. From 9:30 to like 11, 12, I'm gonna be watching TikTok battles. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Today I don't have a lot of videos. I have this one. I have gaming. I have Moonscar's video review to do, and I've got Prison Break. The whole time of Prison Break, we watched till I don't even know. I mean, so we did. So it's just amazing that we were able to do that. And this is today's intro. So. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink, Show. So you up to having a wonderful day on this glorious 2nd of September 2025. Today we are playing the tower in the background. Today we're talking about gaming in general, in the history of gaming. So it's gonna be a complex video because again, I'm asking you to we're talking like you know who I am. What am I doing now? You're gonna see me looking down a lot. What I'm doing is transferring Twitch clip to YouTube and TikTok. But oh man, I can't. I think I'm still uploading. Okay. If yeah, that's a problem. Oh, thunderstorm. It'll be thunderstorm. Wow. I'm not uploading. Okay, we can do that. No problem. So gaming in itself. What inspired this video? What inspired this video was the game Metal Gear Soldier. No, Metal Gear Solid. Sorry, Metal Gear Solid. That's a mouthful. Metal Gear Solid. We just got a remake, and people are loving it. People are talking about it. In the gaming of it, they talk about how Kojima is a genius. Fun fact: I never played a Metal Gear Solid. I played a fort because I borrowed the fort from a store next to my house. So can you believe that? But the fort was actually pretty good. I had a lot of fun. So these games exist, right? Somebody talking about. I was watching Sebi VOD, which is a bit older than me, but still talking about gaming and history of gaming and how Final Fantasy was the shizzle, you know. And watching that just made me realize just how much I've missed through gaming. I was watching somebody do a marathon of Mega Man, and they were playing the first one, the second one, and the third one. And fun fact is, one of the first games that I owned on Game Boy Color was Mega Man X, and I thought Mega Man X was simply the name of the game X. It was probably a character that I didn't see yet because I didn't finish the game. I was young. And the fun fact is. The fun fact is, X was the 10th installment of Mega Man. The fact that there's so many games like that. I watched a lore compendium of Zelda, and Zelda was a game that I absolutely adore. I got the tattoo of the Majora's Mask. I have the moon. I have the Skull Kid on my body. It's insane because how can I put this? Right now we're playing Final Fantasy II Remix, the Pixel Remaster. And it's such a good game. It is such a good game, you know. It's mesmerizing to me how many games we haven't played. And yes, the game that I played a lot of game and I'm happy. They were good experiences. But at the same time, there's so many games that I could have played that I didn't play. Now we did order about 2 weeks ago a what should we call it? I don't know what to call it. A kind of game console containing old titles and be able to visit a lot of those games, which I'm excited for. But at the same time, like, time is limited, you know. Time is limited. I possibly have the next 10 years to make some gaming content. After that, I'm gonna have a family, so you know, it's nuts to me. It's nuts to me that we're doing all of this. It's nuts to me that we have so little time. It makes you really think about it, and you see the one saving grace in there is I'm seeing the PS5. I still have a PS4. And I'm seeing this PS5, and yes, there's games I want to play, but there's also the mobile gaming, right? So what am I talking about the PS5? The PS5, there's games that I want to play, but I don't have the console. So this is the biggest excuse I can use. However, with the gaming console, the gaming emulator, yeah, the emulating console, yeah, that's a pretty good word. I will be able to play so many games and just have so much fun, you know? And I won't have the excuse of, oh, I can't play it. It's just a blessing. Just a blessing to be there and to make content out of it, you know? To make content out of it. How many hours, how many days, how many weeks, how many months, and no sleeps. Wow. If you shit. It's okay. I'm a clumsy guy, but it's okay. I will never let you go. We'll never let you know, no, we'll never, ever. I will never let you go. We'll never let you know, no. Okay, good. Perfect. And that's pretty much it. It's all about having fun. It's all about doing what we feel like we need to be doing. If I want a game, I want a game. You see, I basically had a gaming burnout. My first gaming burnout ever. It was related to gaming because I was gaming so much, and even now we're playing 4 games, right? Well, it's the same game, but still, we're playing 4 games and the gaming burnout. And just to attain that, I've been gaming my whole life, and I might not be gaming the rest of my life. I'll be missing those, you know, and that's it's not a big deal if you don't. If you force, I'm not saying that you should force yourself to play a game, and I'm not saying that you should deprive yourself of gaming if you want to game. That's what kind of doing, right? Anyway, complex video. Here's the gaming. Here's the history of gaming. Fun fact. I was listening to a YouTube short, and we're talking about how they're celebrating 40 years of Zelda. 40 years of Zelda. It's mind-blowing. That's something that's been existing for 40 years. We're complaining that freaking One Piece has been going on for 30 years. No. There's more thing that's been lasting forever. You know? It's mind-blowing. And it's just this world to explore, and it's motivating, you know? Good. So now what you're gonna do is, I know that here, okay. Let's finish uploading. So guys, we need to upload one video. Okay, that's good. No, never let you go. No, never let you ever. So now what you're gonna do? Make sure that you're uploading. Please upload correctly. Please upload correctly. If you restart, bro, I'm not gonna be happy. Please upload correctly. Yes. Thank you. Okay, there you go. Nice. Hell yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. This is good.
Animalerie, là, ça, je l'avais juste sûr.
Oh. Oh. I feel bad now. So Anna said, thanks, saying you're such a supportive friend. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh. I feel bad now. I feel bad now. In it. I'm only in it for the ramens. The ramens. And Jared. Book collection. Well, I feel bad now. I'm only in it for the ramens and Jared book collection. Hey. Wait. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll still sleep fine. Everything. Pumpkin? Pumpkin? Komt thuis op. Kannst du mal. Oh, it's raining. Sorry guys, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. That is pretty much it. You know what I should do? Some intro that are fast forward, some intro that are present, intro that it should be slowed down. Welcome in, welcome to the show. Assuming you all are having a wonderful day on this glorious 2nd September 2025. Today we are talking about a game called Moonscars. So, the reason why we're talking about Moonscars is super simple. I finished the game Elden Ring. And okay, so this video is kind of why did we choose to play Moonscar? We played a game called Elden Ring, you might have heard of it. And we finished a 200 hours playthrough. I was looking for another playthrough. The other playthrough was possibly Hero Land or UFC 4. However, both of these games were 60, 70 hours plus. I wanted to go for a game that was kind of more smaller, so something like Signalis, something like Moonscars. The reason why we went with Moonscars is super simple. Moonscar, my apologies. Moonscar is a game that'll always have regrets towards it. We bought the game. Okay, the truth is, I was playing Hollow Knight, and I finished Hollow Knight, and I did the first ending, but I didn't like Hollow Knight. I kind of gave up and bring the playthrough. And the game was nice. The game on it is nice, but there's no text. There's next to no text. There's next to no lore. You really have to explore, right? You really have to understand the story. When you understand the story, Hollow Knight just gets better and better and better. But until you do, it's raining hard. Shit. I know it's gonna be raining. It wasn't announcing rain, so Richard might have back to the neighbors. Sorries. So Moonscar came in, I was like, oh my god, this is the exact same thing. It's a platformer, and it's really hard, you get killed a lot. But at the same time, Moonscars is sort of Souls-like, just like Hollow Knight was. So it was kind of a feel bad. It was kind of like, oh, I don't feel like playing it. Oh, I don't want to play it, right? But then, as everything in the world, something great happened. And that gives them. So I was looking for another game, and the funny thing is, you don't know how much you have. So I have so many games, but I don't want to keep pulling CDs out, DVDs, CDs, games out. You know the game physical form. What should we call it? A game case, yeah. Because this is the story of my life. I pull out game case and I pull them out and I pull them out and I pull them out. Oh, I don't want to play this. I pull out another one and I pull out another one, right? And it's annoying because you don't really give yourself the chance to really enjoy the games. And you're like, what is the point of what you're doing if you're not enjoying yourself, right? So I wanted to see what I had. And see, now as I know it was a short game, so I was like, yeah, this is fun. Then I saw Moonscar and I was like, oh yeah, I remember I played but I never really played it, you know? So we came back in. And I gotta say, Moonscar as a game, my first opinion on it is, it's such an odd game. It's a classic case of Amnesia. Amnesia is such an overused trope in gaming that usually when I see it, I don't want to play the game. Like, oh, I'm not gonna play another game about somebody that's amnesia. F that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. And it kind of break my heart that a lot of people could be like me. It breaks my heart that the game can have a great story, but the plot of losing your mind losing your memory is not great, right? And it just sucks because Moonscar is that. Moonscar is a person such an amazing story. So Moonscar is a game of a person that is in a lot of pain, right? And she's a Claiborne. Claibornes are soldiers. So instead of sending in soldier, what it said is Claiborne, which are people that even if you kill, doesn't really matter. Does it matter? Yes, absolutely it matters. Absolutely it matters. It should matter. But it doesn't matter as much as killing, for example, human. They have a lower, they have a lower value than a human being, which is normal because they're clay. And so our main character, she wakes up and she's made of clay and she's in so much pain. She's in so much pain. One of the first things that you do in the game is abandon your body for a new body. And now what you're doing is you go to get the sculptor and like, wow, please heal me, please save me, right? I'm in so much pain. And the game, you meet your friends, your old friends. I haven't finished the game yet. I'm at half of the game though. You meet your friend, he tell you, how could you betray us? Oh, you're serving her, you're serving them. And it's kind of crazy because there's two entities in the game. There's Coulter who created you, and there's the moon goddess who inflicts hunger, and the moon is kind of the enemy, but it's also very, very nice to you. If you're one of the chosen of the moon, she treats you well. If you're not one of the chosen, you suffer. So the game itself, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying Moonscar. First of all, it's hard. Second of all, there's a ton, and I do mean a ton, of hidden room. Like, for example, you'll get clay tampered. So, for example, maximum IQ, which is your mana, your maximum health, increasing your attack, right? You have talismans, which are super cool. You have 2 skills. You have a skill tree where you have to literally spend stone on there. You don't have level up in that game. You just spend stone. You just spend what is it? Bone dust. Yeah, bone dust on new skills. The reason why I love Moonscar so much is because all of the plot of the Amnesia. Sorry, we're playing another game in the background. The plot of the Amnesia is something that's overdone over and over again, and it's boring because this is something we saw again, over and over again. And the reason why I love Moonscar so much is because, yes, it's a shitty plot. The plot sucks. The plot sucks, right? But the game is nice enough, it's beautiful enough, it's dark. For example, we just came into a zone where everything you do is almost a different color, right? Almost a different color. There's a lot more. For example, in the first area, it's very somber, right? It's very somber. It looks like a horror movie. In the second one, it's nice because it's tone of darkness. It's sort of dark. The enemies are dark. You're dark. The only thing that's sort of colorful is the background. It's like, oh, this is a really beautiful game. And because the game is so beautiful, you don't mind that the story in the beginning isn't that great, right? So then, as you play the story, because the story is nice and the gameplay is fun. The gameplay is very fun. you end up being in a position where you want to play a game because you want to learn the story. Because you learn the story, then it's case in point, right? So this is why I like Moose Car. I think Moose Car is a great game. I think Moose Car is, and also let's be honest here, I love me a journey. I love me a story that will take me hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. But I also like me a small game. I also like me something that I'm gonna spend a couple of days on and I'm gonna have some fun and that's it. For example, Borderland. Fun fact, Borderland. When I'm not streaming, it used to take me a couple of days to do it. Now that we're streaming, it took me 13 hours to do it. So, kind of cool. But at the same time, hey, you know, it's different for everybody. But we're having fun. On that note, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. I'll never let you go. Sometimes, if you don't know, feel and sucks. You're neither happy or sad. You're just in a mood. It moves past. And maybe your next emotion is happy. Don't worry. Don't blink. Is you blink? Welcome to the show. Continuing on with having a wonderful day on this 2nd September 2025. I know what you're saying, ain't. I hope this is a prison break video because you only have 2 days left. And wow, you're in luck. This is a prison break video. Now, we do have 2 days left, so I'm gonna try to hurry. Am I nervous? No. I'm a little bit worried. Tiny bits. Tiny bits. I could be more worried now, but I'm not so much. Trust. I sound like a freaking douchebag. Yeah. Of course, I didn't open it. You guys know me. The fact that you guys still believe that I'm going to be leaving this open is very commanding. Very commanding. What is the episode? We are season 4, episode 7. So if I want to do that, because guess what? I'm going to be making videos till 9:30. It is 6:16. So even if I was to do videos for that, I can do till episode. I already watched season 4. Dude, this is insane. I've already watched season 4, but I didn't finish it. This is I didn't know that. Because of course I watched it on Netflix before, in the background or something, but I didn't watch it completely. So first of all, the episode that we are By the way, it's raining, so if you're wondering, oh, Ink, what am I hearing in the background? Rain.
Absolutely. This is our apartment. Should. Not just that. The whole thing. I mean, we could have a chance. Just make sure.
Oh, la 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 la. This is so hard. I don't know.
What you think, guys? Is
Okay, perfect. I'm sorry. It's hard to know why, because we have where we are in the show, right? We have where we are in the show. We have where I finished. Oh, I cannot talk. I'm sorry. We have where we are in the show, right? We have what else? Nature corn. Corn. Yeah, we are where we are in the show. Next on the list, my apologies, is what? This on the list is where we stopped watching the show, and we are where we're currently watching. So recap, normal watch, and then where we end. So it's nuts. But at the same time, it's all good. Okay, let's start. Just love how you go inside the video on TikTok and it's just super loud. What you would just do, we just upload videos on TikTok and YouTube that way. And we're working right now, kind of the best thing ever. We're uploading 2 videos, which is good. Playing the tower, recording the tower, recording the tower. It's possibly the best thing you could do. Or close. So we have versus against winds and waves. So we have the exit. Once again, we remember that since it's raining, this is gonna happen tonight. So this is possibly the ending. How do I feel about the season 3 being 12 episodes? 13 episodes. I'm sorry. It's a bit odd. It's a bit odd because this show suffers from. How can I say that? The show suffers from very different. So, for example, Sona felt very different than Fox River. The Escape felt very different than Fox River. The 4th season feels very different from the rest of the show, you know? So the first thing we have is, this is so cool. So Michael does the plan. And the plan is what? The plan is to send Bellic, Teabag, and Patron. I'm going to call him Patron till the end of time, and you're not going to do anything about it. So Patron only comes in and it's like, we have, how many seconds we have? So Michael betrays them. He sends out the 3 people there to get captured. Which is not because this is the first time that Bellic really changed. Bellic become, I thought he was a badass, kind of a badass, but no, he's not. He is beneath, he's scared. And I was like, dude, that's not you, that's not Brad Bellic, Officer Brad Bellic. It's a scaredy cat Bellic, and I don't like it. Because I have the decency to honor characters that are the way they are. That way I have the good guys, which is, it's kind of nuts. Because by sending the 3 people out, I think that, yeah, there's an escape, but the escape is only 3 people. I don't think it's another one. What they do is, they do a count, and they say, okay, we're missing 4 people. The 4 people are who? Lewis, Mahone, Michael, and Wrestler. I forgot about Wrestler. Fuck Wrestler. I don't like him. We have Lincoln who's calling the dad of Lewis, and they got a contact. And this is kind of sad. This is kind of sad because Lincoln is calling the father of Lewis, and he's not really helping his son, right? And the plan of taking Lewis with us to the escape is not something that is end games. For example, when he's gonna show up, Lincoln is gonna tell Michael, "Oh, you always pick up the strays," which means that he didn't know that Lewis was coming, which means that he didn't have anything with Lewis coming. However, he had help from Lewis' father. Why? Lincoln in this one is, it's tough. We say Michael does a lot for the people that he care about. Lincoln also do, but the people that don't care, it's tougher. Like, for example, how many times there's in the 4th season, there's this guy who's literally being bullied, right? He's one of the main cast too. It's like, okay. So now they're asking Bellic what happened. But the truth is, they don't know the plan, so they beat up Bellic, they beat up Bellic. And now they beat him up real bad, and then they say what's going to happen. Jefe started to run because he wanted to leave, even though they were captured. So what happened is they got they shone the lights in their face, and Patron starts really running. Teabag and Bellic gave up. Patron started, but he got shot, right? So it's really cool. We have the three guys that are there. So we know who is the main character that are gonna escape. They do the count, say, hey sir, we're 4 shorts. Here, what's important is they roll on their cards. Best that loses is bird books, which is similar to the tattoos. Now this is really good because we see the broken fence, and like, okay, well, there's no way we can find them. There's no way. They run away. There's this guy, right? And this guy is talking about how this guy is kind of important because he says like, okay, well, I can identify them. I'm not afraid of them. I'm gonna identify them. However, it doesn't serve a purpose. It's like we were the boss, and this guy came in and he told us to leave the boss. He was American. He spoke English. And then the cop's like, hey, if I show you the picture, can you recognize him? And it's like, yeah, I could recognize him. So this could have led to them being recognized, right? However, it doesn't. It doesn't because they never get to that point. Is it a abandoned point? Maybe. But I don't think it is. I think they just didn't think about it. Michael and Lincoln. One is too hot. La 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 la. Oh la 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 la. We got the guys running, and what is super cool is they go on the okay. We saw that Lincoln was digging a hole in the ground, right? And we didn't know what was the. Okay, so now I have to put all of the nature corn together. Otherwise, I'm gonna have 2 dozen of video that doesn't serve purpose. Okay, well, that's it. That's good. Touch, slack, and slack. But unlike that, I'm gonna show you how fast I can do it. No, it's not a. I thought it was gonna be Straight Up Boys. I love that game. I know the game, but still. Do you know, the long game, it's been a long time since Greasy Money exists. There's just ad after ad after ad after ad. It's a fun thing we did. We did a playthrough of Straight Up Boys, and we were listening to the podcast behind. This was really fun. Should do a video about that. Good. Good. Perfect. We're done. So yeah, we saw Lincoln digging a grave, and we find not a grave, sorry, digging a hole, and we finally find what it was. It's oxygen tank, for people, and now we have a problem. Louis doesn't know how to swim, but Michael's like, I got you, don't worry about it. And this is really good for Michael because Michael did bring Louis, and instead of saying you're gonna break us down, it's like no, I brought you here, I'm gonna take care of you. This is really cool. This is really, really cool. However, we know that he did that with the Fox River 8 because he was talking about he give them money, give them chicken. So we have Gretchen for the way of the exit. We have Wrestler that says, yo, I forgot my book. And then the people are like, yo, too late. And then at least he's going to be exiting. Before we go in the water, Wrestler says, thank you to Michael. Michael's like, don't worry about it. Sucre is still being there. Now, Sucre being in prison is really, 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 really important because Sucre was important. So what they were supposed to do is they were supposed to have like a there is this there is this in English, in French we say buoy, right? Buoy is something in the water that kind of registers the wave. The more the buoy moves, the bigger the wave. As this is kind of important, they were supposed to hang in that buoy until Sucre comes with the ship, right? And Sucre cannot come in. He's being registered, So now the cop is like, yo, there's something about you that I don't like. So he finds out that he has a warrant for his arrest for drinking and driving, right? But it's not him. It's not him. It's the other guy. Now the other guy is who? Is Jorge, and Jorge. There's a really cool scene. There's a really cool scene where Sucre doesn't pay. No, the guy that's it's really nice. The guy doesn't pay his child support. The one that Jorge stole. Sucre sold the identity of. Why is it a cool scene? It's a cool scene because the guy says, "I have you no honor," and even Sucre can tell that. Oh my God! Why did I pick Why did I pick the person with the worst possible traits? You know, and that's endearing. So now I'm gonna be able to delete a couple of videos, which is kind of good. Oh yes. Why is that important? I'm gonna make some face. 219. So remember 219, and remember 105. Yes, good. Okay. Make sure that my video is still. It's gonna take a while. I think I did it on 180 quality. No, I did 720. So now they go to the Bowie, like I said, and they're being there for a while, and people are like, oh, where's Sucre? Where's Sucre? Sucre. The father of Louis goes and say, hey, there's supposed to be this boat is supposed to have left. And yeah, somebody did reserve it, but didn't pick it up. So then the father is picking up the boat, and he comes to get them. And then there's a really cool part where there's the boat coming, and they say, oh, what is that boat? What is actually going on? So the father of, they think it's a Coast Guard, but no, it's the father of Louis. That would have been way too risky. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and we're good. Now we're having the best problem ever. I just don't have videos to upload. Why is that the best problem ever? Because nice. Okay. Nice. I don't know what to upload. I don't have anything. Yeah, because of the work today, because we went to work today, we don't have any videos. And we are up to date. We're better than up to date. So that's pretty good. Okay, so this is done. This is, okay, I can do these. But I just don't. I don't know if I did the 57 minutes. 57 minutes would be good. Did I do it or not? I don't think I did. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3 days ago. Yes, we didn't do it. 57 minutes is gonna take me about 20 minutes. Because after that, I'm gonna have to do a TikTok live. 57 minutes.
Nature corn, baby.
Nature corn, baby. Nature corn. We'll go to TikTok and upload it also. I was complaining about season 4. I was like, look at this sunset yesterday. Oh, dude, it's just so nice. It's just so nice. And of course, I didn't record it because I didn't have
Nature corn, baby.
Nature
corn,
so
baby.
Nice. Nature corn, baby. Good. I got a dude asking me for Snapchat. I'm like, bruh. I'm good. Thanks for asking. But I'm gonna pass. Is that okay? You got more Nature corn? We got Sucre who's there. And the nicest thing is, we normally need Sucre. So, there's 2 scenes going on right now. There's 2 scenes. There's the guy on the water, they're waiting, and there's Sucre there who's supposed to bring the boat. So when the boat comes in, this is when you say, oh my god, Sucre is still he's still under, what's it called? He's still being questioned. Yeah. And because he's still being questioned, there's no way that he's on the boat. But guess what? It's not him on the boat, it's the father. You do feel bad for Sucre. Sucre is such a good character, and we love him since season 1, so oh yeah.
Okay.
So Gretchen is really worried because they have LJ and the girlfriend of Whistler, Sophia. I kept on calling you the girlfriend of Whistler. Her name is Sophia. We learned her name is Sophia. There's 2 episodes left. There's a really nice moments where Lewis and his father get together, and you see the people leaving, which is again 6 people, and at the same time, out of the 6 that are left, Lewis is a good dude. Michael is a good dude. I died. Who else is a good dude? Wrestler's not a good dude, right? So there's just 3. Another question in Bagwell, and it's a big problem because Bellick is already done. Forget about Bellick, he's already done. What a problem that the question Teabag. Well, Teabag is I asked much. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be upgrading my 3 level. Good. Right. I'm not gonna need wine for that. I love the friendship between Lewis and Michael. They have a good friendship. They just leave, so Lewis is on his own, which we want. We want a happy ending for him. Mahone is one I forgot. They're running away. They're running away because they're being purchased by the company. But the reason why they're running away isn't because they're being purchased. The reason they're running away is because the company is gonna kill them. Lincoln came in. Phone is too hot. You suck, bro. You suck. Actually sucks. Phone is too hot. We have an ice pack, but I don't think it's working much. We said that they had 3 body bags, and because they had 3 body bags, you know that's they're not gonna make it out. They're not gonna make it out, right? Now the fun thing is there will be a couple people more. I don't think Mahone was supposed to leave with them, first of all, and I don't think that Lewis was supposed to go. Lewis is not part of the plan. There's a really sad scene with Mahone I didn't talk about because I was gonna skip it, but so the original plan was to skip it because it's just a shitty moment. But then there's a worse part in that. There's a worse part. So Mahone has a picture of his kid who's been sent to him by his ex-wife, and he wants to bring it, but he's afraid that if you put it in the water, they have this paper bag where if they put it in the water, we're good. It's not gonna damage. Now the sad thing is, Mahone, son, gets killed in the beginning of the season 4. So this is possibly the last picture that he had. So it's really sad. They go into this house, and this is really cool because they go into this abandoned house that Lincoln bought, and they go into this abandoned house. Why is it important? Well, because they have a front door and a back door. The back door there's another car, and they go in the house, and you hear gunshots, right? And the gunshot is the one that recorded with the radio, and it's so good. It's so good because there's a problem with my phone, with my laptop. Oh, we just dropped it, so it's normal. Teabag is in there, right? And he says, I don't know nothing. I know nothing. And then he sees Sucre. He points to Sucre and says, he knows everything. So this is kind of nuts. Gretchen realized that they've been trapped. And so she called Lincoln and said, how pretty smart, huh? You stole that from Home Alone. And Lincoln's like, you got caught though. So don't make fun of my plan if I got caught. Fun thing is, because they think that he knows, they keep Sucre in questioning, right? Because they keep Sucre in questioning, they're gonna find out that he's Sucre. He's gonna know Sucre, not You know what's insane? Look how open it is. This is definitely not good. There you go. What's insane is that by escaping the prison, Lincoln got exonerated. Michael got exonerated. He had a couple of crimes, but that's not that much. However, Sucre, A-Wire, C-Note, and Teabag, of course, Teabag, and Tweener. There's Fox River 8. Wait a second. Fox River 8, A-Wire, Michael, Lincoln, Sucre, not Mahone, Sucre, C-Note, Tweener, Teabag, and Abruzzi. I miss Abruzzi. I forgot about Abruzzi, but I miss him, you know? So, yeah, there's a really stupid part here. Really stupid part where they go out of the jail, right? And wrestler is hurt, right? He's hurt. Oh, he hurt himself. But when they are in the warehouse to literally escape, wrestler is okay. So is he faking? Is it an error of continuity? We don't know. It's kind of cool because Mahone and wrestler are working closely. Michael and Lincoln are working closely. Why is that cool? Because if something was to happen, right? For example, if something was to happen and wrestler would betray them, we know that it's Mahone and wrestler, and not just wrestler, right? So yeah, there you go. We see that he escaped, and one of them is Fernando Sucre from the Fox River, which is insane because that's who they know Michael Schofield, and Michael Schofield is once again the guy we're looking for. They go to the warehouse. This is where it's shitty because Lincoln is like, I'm gonna kill you because you killed my father, and Mahone's like, no matter what you do, understand that you would have done the same thing. I chose my family. You have your family. Yeah, my family. I chose mine. That's it. The wrestler leaves and runs away, and wrestler, now he doesn't have a broken ankle, so kind of shit. Without wrestler, there's no saving. The only reason wrestler is valuable is because of the guys. If you want the guys, he has value for wrestler, but doesn't have value for himself. Now this is the crazy part, right? First of all, how does that make sense? Because it doesn't. Well, so what's the first problem with continuity, right? The first problem is you just told Gretchen you make sure that Michael, Sophia, and Lincoln are safe. And Gretchen's like, okay, no problem. He lied because now it's every man for himself, right? And what bothers me isn't that it's every man for himself. What bothers me isn't the fact that, well, I lied and everything like that. What bothers me is to what purpose? Like, he doesn't have a purpose to do that. He's safe. He's going to keep him safe, right? So I don't understand. I think that because he saw that they were going to kill Mahone, was possibly next. So they're afraid, but I don't know. So they run away, and of course, wrestler is faster, steal the car, which is the next episode. This is what I love. These things of episode I love. Episode 13, Vengeance. There's no in between. There's no ending. There's no beginning. It's right away. So you could, if you're binging watching the show like we are, right? Then this is fun. I don't know if when Prison Break ended, Netflix was existing. I don't know if streaming was a thing. But then this is not the end. This is very beginning. So wrestler calls Gretchen, say, hey, come pick me up. But guess what? Gretchen is there. And Lincoln is like, he punches wrestler. It's like, yo, who's the phone? Let me guess. Gretchen. Right? And then wrestler once again lies. The thing is, wrestler lies. See, I'm gonna be honest, right? Other character we love. We love Michael, Sucre, and Lynch. Good guys, right? We love who? We love T-Bag because he's a perfect villain. There's no redeeming quality about T-Bag. Wrestler is none of them. Mahone is a good. I love Mahone. I really like Mahone. My problem with wrestler is you shouldn't act like a good guy, but he's constantly lying. So you're not a good guy. You're not. You pretend like you are, but you're not. There's a Blockhead, which is the father of Lewis and him, and this is super cool because we see that he had in his back, he had some dirt. Now you would think that the dirt is dirt. It possibly is manure, but then there was a secret door in the car. So the plan, the father planned that Sucre is being beat up. This is when you think that Sucre is going to end up. This thing is going to be ending up badly for him. Michael called Gretchen to make some new term for negotiating because again, it's only here's the problem. We know Michael will end good on his deal. We know that Michael, no matter what, he's gonna be honoring his deal. We don't know if Gretchen is. I'll be right back. What I have to do is I have to get my batteries because we're already having problem with the batteries. But we've been recording for an hour 10, so that's normal. Yep. The battery is charging. I mean, we do need it. We do need it. We got it. Okay. Cool. We don't let Gretchen hold on to her deal. And T-Bag is sent back to the prison. But in the prison, there's a riot. There's a literal riot. And everybody is kind of freaking out. You see, with Lechon, there was sort of an order. Now there's no order. People are stealing. People are taking the whatever it needs. So there's no order, which is going to lead to their death. You see, Lechon has some kind of protection. So T-Bag protects Lechon, Lechero, because Lechero is in big problem. Lechero has a gun, and he literally protects his house. There's not a lot of house. T-Bag tells him, yo, guess what, bro? The warden here is much easier to corrupt, right? It's up for sale. Give me 50,000 and we'll leave. Mahoney is going there, he's going to a bar, so this is the first thing he does. That's kind of important. That is really important, actually. Because he's just waiting, and you feel like he's waiting for someone, but you don't know who, right? Until you figure it out. You know who he's waiting for? Wrestler. Super is such a hard part. So they told them to dig a grave. The classic dig your own grave. It's like, you're gonna tell us what Michael Schofield is. You're gonna tell us. And Sucre's like, no, I'm not gonna tell you. It's a call from Michael, and just one of the death row moments. He's willing to sacrifice himself. He's like, yo, Michael, everything is okay. Everything is okay. I'm all good. Don't worry about me. Everything will be fine. Love you, Michael. And then he leaves. So this is kind of good. You see Gretchen bringing both Sophia and LJ, which is kind of good. That's straight. Yeah, you want to wrestle. But Michael's like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Once again, Lewis is saved. His father predicted everything. T-Bag gets the money. He takes the money, and this is really a good idea. This is a really good idea. He takes the money from Lechero. It's like, yo, you just gotta give me the money. And Lechero's like, okay, you're right, Teodoro. Michael ends up in a museum, which is brilliant. Why? Because the museum has metal detector. They literally have to leave their gun at the door, which means they come in and they're unarmed. There's a really cool scene here where Michael does something that's kind of brilliant. But in the museum, there's no gun. And they're all just like, yo, this is smart, what are you gonna do about it? I'm like, bro, don't do that, she's gonna kill you, bro. They go in. And then Michael tells her, this is really smart. Michael tells her, like, yo, I know that you have guards every single door. I'm not stupid. Okay, well, what you gonna do? You should leave. You should leave by this door or this door. He said, no, actually, we're gonna be leaving together. What he does is he pushed the alarm. So everybody is set up. And they all have to leave together, and the police is on their way. Once again, you're not gonna kill me. Which, I gotta say, is super smart. See, that's the problem with Prison Break. That's the biggest problem. There's so many smart scenes, but there's so many dumb scenes. So in the end, you're like, oh, this is really smart. But wait, this is really dumb. You know? And in the beginning, there's a lot more of these smart scenes than there's some bad scenes. And in the end, you're like, yeah, they show used to be amazing, now it's okay, you know? So it kind of sucks. But hey, you know, that's a personal opinion, and this is my opinion, so you don't have to follow it. So they break out, everybody is having to leave together, and she does a good on her deed. She gives them Sophia and LJ. But guess what? Sophia, she's like, no. She's like, no, I'm not gonna go with you. So Wrestler loses Sophia. You know? Everybody leaves together, which is really good. Supre is the new grave. Gets a call from Michael, and this is it. See, this is super cool because what he does is this is so dumb. This is so stupid. I love this show, but God, this is stupid. So yeah, so we got back to Teodoro. We're gonna kill Lechero. And look what he's doing. He's gonna tell Brad. Look how scared Brad is. I mean, like, dude, you were a prison guard. You need balls to do this job, right? Why are you scared now? What's wrong with you? What's I miss? Yeah, Sucre, you feel bad for Sucre because digging his grave and the guy is just antagonizing him and say, yo, what you gonna do, Sucre, huh? What you gonna do? Who's here to help you now? And there's not one time where Sucre actually doubts Michael. So this is beautiful. They go in, but again, it doesn't work. Kressler is pissed off because Sophia leaves. Michael has a clear shot to Gretchen, and this will be his first kill. I'll let you know something. Michael has 1 kill in the series. This is the craziest thing. I saw a TikTok edit, right? I saw a TikTok edit of the show saying, oh, Michael only has 1 kill. And I don't know what season it is. So when I saw that, I thought, oh my god, is that his kill? I know that he only has 1 in season 5, right? So that was kind of nice. Because I really believed it. But it doesn't work. Theodore leaves with the nun, and she has all of his money. So this is really, really fucking good. Because the nun is actually a good character, and you really believe in her, you know? And he tells her, I trust you. Don't betray me or I'll kill you. Like, don't worry, I won't betray you. And then they have this romantic relationship. Louis goes in. There's literally a party or a fiesta waiting for him. So you feel good about it. And you know that he's safe. He doesn't have to run away. We don't know what's going to happen with Louis, but for now, we get what I'm trying to say is we don't know what's going to happen with Louis in a sense of he's going to be okay, he's going to have to run away for his whole life, but for now he's good. And that's all that matters. And because that's all that matters, see, I don't have any more videos. I'm going to be annoying, but I need to upload, otherwise I'm going to have a full phone for no reason. I will never let you go. Will never let you ever, 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 ever. I will never let you go. That's perfect. Okay. Where's them? So Michael calls Sucre, and Sucre doesn't betray him. So hell yeah, Sucre. Teabag takes him money and says, "Hey, this is us. I'm the new leader here, but I'm a just leader, better leader than Lechero." And he takes the money from Lechero. He shows away. Now the reality is there's $500,000, right? And what he's just done is he gave a lot of it to the nurse. He took some and he gave it to the prisoner. Sucre is being literally buried in dirt, literally buried in dirt. And the warden's like, no, it's not gonna work. Get him out of here. Sucre is put in sauna, right? So this is kind of cool. We get Sophia return. And she's super sick, and she tells LJ like, yo, I like your father. So this is really, really, really cool. She tells him that there's something beneath, right? Beneath the beneath the what? Beneath the bed, which is the wrestler. And then it's like, Michael, we're safe. Stop, we're safe. You don't need to worry about this anymore. But Michael wants revenge. He wants revenge for Sarah. So that's pretty good. The rest is the one that Mahone was waiting for, which means that Mahone might be working for the company again. We don't know. So now this is the suitcase, and this one I'm pissed because they talk about the suitcase in season 3 episode 9, season 3 episode 12. Oh, finally the suitcase matters, and I'm like, dude, at this point I don't really care anymore. So yeah, so it's just a good time. Sucre goes with Belek, and it's just tough. Michael goes out on the path of vengeance with what? A cell phone, the rose he gave to the paper rose he gave to Sarah, and a gun. Right? So this is nuts. This is kind of nuts. That's how the season ends. So you know about the season? I thought season 3 was amazing because in Fox River there's law, right? In Fox River you can see the prison like, okay, well I know how it works. And so now you're literally learning the culture. You're literally learning, okay, well this is what's going on, this is how we do it. And so now, you know, it's actually good. The whole company thing is annoying because I've been on the company for 2 years now, and for 2 seasons now, and what do we know about it? We don't know we know next to nothing. Season 4, Sarah, the whole part of season 3 was Sarah was dead. She's not dead, she's appearing in season 4. So, kind of bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. However, the show is good, it's a good show. Season 3 was highs and low, but had more highs. In my opinion, season 3 was better than season 2. but season 1 was the best, right? Season 2 was great. Season 2, okay, so let's put it like that, right? Talking about, when I did season 2, I was talking about how season 2 is great compared to season 1. Looking back at it as a whole thing, season 1 was better. Why? Because season 2 was highly reliant on, they put a problem and they fix it in the same episode. So you have a couple of minutes out of the 45 where you're stressing out. So it's constantly highs and lows, right? Season 1 is a constant high. It's a constant high. And yes, there's a problem, but they fix it and it takes longer. The problems that are there are bigger problems. For example, season 1, you guys remember when Lincoln was at the chair and he literally had to break the chair so that he has 3 weeks? Yeah, I remember that. Remind me of one plot point and season 2. You know? So season 3 was better than that because Sona was a great place. Sona was more interesting than Fox River. But the company was just too much. Like, for example, and I love the character of Lincoln, right? But my issue here, and this is my biggest issue, I would have loved season 1, and this is very clever, by the way. Season 1, you have what? You have Lincoln, no, you have Michael and they save Lincoln. The whole season's about that. Season 3, you have Lincoln, who's less smart than Michael, but more know-how. The whole season's about Lincoln trying to save Michael, but it doesn't work. It's not like that. But the fucking company, and they don't care about the company. Yeah? Wrestler. One of the most important characters comes in as this good guy, but it's a bad guy. It's like, it's a good guy. And it's a bad guy. He's working for the company, but he's not working for the company. They are having his Sophia under kidnapping. But he's working for them, you know? He doesn't feel like he cares. And out of everything, Michael does care. Out of everything, Lincoln does care. So you're basing your season against a guy that don't really matter. Now, here's the worst thing. Here's the worst thing possible, right? I'm going to be complaining about that a lot. Season 1, we had nobody. Season 2, Mahone was under there the whole time. Mahone ended up in jail. Season 3, you replace Mahone with Gretchen, but then Gretchen fails, and Gretchen gets tortured. And they get killed, but it's natural. And then season 4, you have another agent. So you constantly have a new agent. And I'm like, no, season 2, you had Agent Kim. You're right. You had Agent Kim. You're right. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. We have a lot to do. Come on, Ink. Come on. Come on, Papi. Oh, we'll never let you go. We'll never let you ever, I will never let you go. No, never let you know. Months. Aw, Ink, you weren't paying attention. You were not paying attention, dude. What the heck are you doing? I'm pulsing. Hello. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Okay. C'est quoi? Okay. Good. Don't blink. It's your boy, Uncle Controversial. This guy's doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 2nd September 2025. Feels great. Today, I want to show you something that's kind of cool. And kind of cool is this. Oh, Mike, what does my radar gets? Legit, I haven't seen a moon in so long. Here it is, the beauty of the beast. That's pretty much it. Cool, isn't it? So if I'm still waiting for this world I'm believing, can't find my own reason, can't find the some believing, I won't like to be. So if I don't blink, it's blinking. Welcome commercial, because you are having a wonderful day on this glorious 2nd September 2025. A day, 2 years away from having to finish season 4 of Prison Break. So yeah, we have 2 days to do 22 episodes. So if you don't mind, let's start. This season, honestly, I was not sure about it because it's very different, and I'm not sure if I like it, right? However, in Loaded, it's really good. And yes, the beginning is a bit weird, but the ending is so good. We are at season 4, episode 7. Wait, where are we? So if I'm still waiting for this world to believe in, we are episode 7. So that's 15 episodes to watch in 2 days. Am I worried? Oh yes, yes, but not that much. Okay, season 4, episode 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So basically, the first scene of season 4 is Michael repeating everything that happened in the last three seasons. So we even have Kellerman, we have Il, we have so many people. And it's nice because if you didn't watch the show, this is somewhat of a good recap, but it's not enough. I don't remember where to start. There's no recap in there. There's like no recap in there. Oh yeah, the first episode there was no intro. Like, oh my god, there's no intro, right? Now, technically speaking, do I need to do the recap? Not really. So we have the first and second scene, which is kind of crazy. Second scene is who? A wrestler that we met last season, working with Gretchen that we met last season, working with Mahone, which we met 3 seasons ago. And it's kind of nuts because Mahone, in which we hold such esteem, value, is now the driver for Gretchen and what's his name? Wrestler. Gretchen is very sexual innuendo, and she's gorgeous. So that was a good time. That was a, you know what? That was a good time. That was a party in the club, just like Dina would say. They go to this event, right? And in this event, they buy what? They buy a card. So this card ends up being super important because it's one of 6. What are those cards? You don't need to know right now because the whole season is about 6 cards. It could be 5, it could be 7. There's 6 cards. So we know that this is Scylla. Scylla, which is what we're going after, which is the black book of the company, which has been mentioned before. Michael goes in with his gun and he aims to shoot at Gretchen, but the wrestler is going to shoot at him. Doesn't work, they escape, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. We have him who is the biggest bad guy of the show, and the biggest bad guy, you know what he does? He takes Gretchen to a desert, not dessert, not the food, sadly, a desert. And he's like, yep, you fucked me over one too many times. What he does is he literally tortures her. We have the good life of Link, Sophia, and LJ who are back in Panama, still living, still chilling. And Michael just calls him and it's like, yo, ¿qué pasó, hermano? Super cool part where we see Bellic and Sucre that escape. We don't know if they escape, but they're no longer part of Sona. So it is a possibility, a very small but very possible theory that they just did their time, right? And it's super cool because they become friends. They became quite quick friends. Got Michael, right? got Michael using the website of Sucre. So this is a really good way to do it. You see, I'm trying to speed it up because I want to finish this, so I can watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine tomorrow. Not tomorrow, 2 days. I'll be watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I would have 12 days to do a whole series recap. Am I able to? I don't know. I don't fucking know. The Good Place can be easy though. The Good Place can be easy because it's only 13 times 20, which is about 4 hours per season. There's 4 seasons. And 16 hours. Okay. So we have the website. Now, why is it such a good thing? Because Sucre just left the prison. So he could be talking about, hey, guess what? Sucre got out, somebody wrote something. Maybe it's, however, guess what's not there? Sucre, if you watch the show, if you watch the show, right? You may have not noticed something. When Sucre writes, he signed his names. He didn't sign his name. And Michael, the genius, doesn't know it, right? So Mahone tells him, guess what? Sarah is alive and she's well, right? So this is kind of nuts. The price is he wants to work with him. Mahone wants to work with Michael, right? And Mahone wants him to work with Wrestler because they're trying to put out. He's trying to take out. Okay, there you go. Wrestler is trying to destroy the company from within, right? There's no sign of this before, but you need to break into a building, which is Michael's expertise. So it's like, yo, guess what? And Michael says, I want Sarah in exchange, which is again, you don't really know where it is, but we know that she's in Chicago, right? So it's not clear if Wrestler is trying to get some information or not. Now, here is kind of, this is why I didn't like season 1. This is why I didn't like it, because the whole season 3 was about picking a guy out for Wrestler, for Sarah and LJ. But LJ find the plot of season 4 is to get Sarah back. Like, what the heck, right? But we're gonna take the company down. Wrestler gets shot, right? And Scylla goes missing. You see the guy, and the guy is replacing. Who's he replacing? He's replacing Gretchen. Got T-Bag. Like, I gotta say, okay, I did like T-Bag in season 1. He was a villainous villain. Again, last time, villainous villain, right? And season 3, I really liked T-Bag. The whole Patron thing made me laugh. It was kind of cool. And now he's kind of badass. Guess what he's doing? He's effing the nun. Once again, she's super hot. He goes into a car and he tells, listen, there's a blood feud. Me and Michael, we cross sword, which is sexual, way too many times. And I'm going to take him down the way he deserves to be taken down. And I want you to help me take him down, right? So this is kind of the plot, but it's nothing. You got nothing. So you have also the new guy. This is him being presented. Now, the intro of this guy is kind of cool because he's the one that killed Wrestler. So you know he's working for the company, but here is really the correct way to do it. Mahone calls the wife and he said, hey, I miss you guys, right? He asked her, there's still a chance between us. She's like, yeah, there's still a chance, but you have to come to us, right? So this is kind of important. Lincoln is kind of paranoid because somebody's following him. I think it's a company, right? And his kid's like, no, Dad, get over it. The company's not looking for us. We're safe. We're keeping our nose clean. We're good. But Lincoln refused to believe it. However, it was a company. See, that's the thing. It's kind of nuts because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get all of these guys in trouble, right? Why? Well, the long version of it is because they need them. Season 4 is kind of like, hey, oh my God, it's a spy thing, and it's not good. But you know what? We'll get a chance. Season 7 is good. Season 7 is good. So yeah, the guy comes in for Alex, and then what happened is he killed the wife, and he kills the wife and he kills the kid, which sucks. Michael goes in and he talks to Bennett, which is cool because Bennett, we know that he's close to Sarah. So if somebody knows where Sarah is, she's important. But he gets arrested and asked if he's Michael Schofield, Of course, genius that he is said, "Yeah, not Michael Scofield. We can arrest this," which doesn't make any sense. But hey, there's a direction they took, right? I'm being cynical because we watched 4 seasons of the show. You know the characters and they're constantly changing. Especially with Belly, Michael is also changing, right? He calls Benedict and says, "Hey, do you see Sarah?" We have this guy, which is one of the most important parts. This is Self. Self is an agent and is also going after the company, right? And he tells Michael, like, "What do you know about the company?" And Michael is kind of dragged in, right? And Self tells Michael, like, "Yo, text? I got a text. No, I didn't get a text. Womp womp. I didn't get a text. Womp womp. I'm still preparing a video to be uploaded. What the heck? Okay, weird, bro. So yeah, so he tells them, hey, he'll kind of give you the card, but this. And what is really cool is you're being brought in. See, season 4 needs season 1, season 2, and season 3 to work. Because it's just a exhausted idea. So for example, he tells Michael, like, yo, Russell was supposed to give you the card. Michael's like, no. And then Self tells Michael, I used to work with your father, and I owed him in Granite. Your father would have wanted this. Your father spent the last years of his life trying to stop Scylla. Now, is that the truth? Is that not the truth? We don't know. But they show it in writing, right? And it's possible. It's really possible. Because we know that when he was going, he was hiding from the company, but we don't know what he was doing, right? Mahone goes back home and he learned that his wife and daughter are killed. Sucre, and the whole first episode is mostly getting those people in jail. Because you need to get them in jail so they have something. If you put them in jail, you got something to charter with, to negotiate, and it's liberty. Sucre goes to see his daughter, and he's betrayed. They sell him out, which is kind of crazy because he gets caught. Tio comes back, and Tio is amazing in this season. Talking about this book, he's gonna show Michael Scofield. The whole time he's talking about how he hates Michael Scofield and how Michael Scofield's gonna get it. So this is kind of cool because established that the goal of T-Bag is to kill Scofield. What's next? Lincoln is back, and then they talk about the company. They talk about what is gonna happen, and it's tough because you're establishing, okay, well, this is the mission. But the mission takes the whole season. It's just not interesting. It's interesting because they're showing up like, oh, hey, you're the guy that I need. You're the guy that I've been wanting. Bro, you're Secret Service, bro. You don't need a prison escape. You don't need Lincoln and Michael. And what bothers me is about this so much, like, you can tell, we're not having fun right now. It gets better. Don't worry, it gets better, but we're not having fun. Why we're not having fun? Because they treat Michael like a secret agent. They treat Lincoln like a secret agent. And everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm a secret agent. No, bro, you're not. You're not. And even if you were, didn't you want to go on scuba? Didn't you want to have a free life? Didn't you want to just enjoy? Didn't you want to run with your brother for cervezas? No, you didn't. So it's all retcon. What I feel like they're doing is they saw there was a lot of money to be done. And then in season 4. Season 3, I believe it. So they're getting wrestlers out, I believe it. Right? But season 4, I don't believe it. As they go to jail, Bennett pulls bails, and you see Sarah. Now, here's the thing about Sarah. You see her, look at her. For some reason, I don't know why, that specific scene, wait a second, give me a second. This very specific scene made me realize something. First of all, we haven't seen Sarah in a whole season. First of all. Second of all, I don't know how I didn't mention that. The worst thing is I knew that it was. I think it's because they find each other again, which is the same thing as she did with Rick Grimes. This is freaking Lori Grimes, and I didn't even notice that. It took me so long to remind her. So what I think happened is she did Walking Dead when she was a bit older, and I think Prison Break, we don't know how much time there was between the years, but I think that she changed out during the years, right? You're literally seeing Lori Grimes, and also Lori Grimes was in what? 2 seasons of Walking Dead? No, 2 seasons because they were in the prison, yeah. So there's a cute moment with Michael and Sarah. They don't know what to do. They just find themselves, and it's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts because if you know the characters of Michael Scofield, the whole purpose of the character was, I just want to be free. I just want to be happy. I just want to do what I need to do with my family. And now you see it, and his biggest desire was to do with Sarah. And it is with Sarah, he's happy. On the other hand, you got Lincoln, and Lincoln is watching Aldo. And the coolest thing with Lincoln is, kind of respect Aldo. See, he didn't hate Aldo. I think he understood how hard it is to be a father. I think the growth of Lincoln to be a better father. Like, Lincoln did some stupid shit to get LJ out. Did some stupid shit and it didn't work. And I think he understands what it means, right? And I think he understands Aldo. Because he understands Aldo. And I'm still preparing with that. Because he understands Aldo, he's more coming to terms with the whole situation. And that is kind of nice. And I kind of like that. It's not perfect, but it's kind of nice, right? So, yeah. So he tells, we have a scene where he died, he tells the kid, oh, it's up to you now. And you kind of believe it, but at the same time, it's so horribly hacked that you don't. We see Sarah that got tortured, and you're like, yo, you want to put yourself back in there, right? So we run away, and we have a team. And this is so weird because the team is Sucre and Bellic. Michael is Sucre vouch for Bellic, so this is why. And the whole team, we have the whole team, which is Michael, it's Lincoln, it's Sarah, it's Sucre, it's Bellic, it's Mahone. So this is kind of cool. The next thing is even better because you know the team, you know who is the people working and their job. Mahone is doing super well. Then Michael is the leader, and I don't know, I see Lincoln as the leader, I don't see Michael as the leader. At the same time, the reason why I'm not seeing Michael as the leader is possibly because I see Lincoln as an older brother. And because I see Lincoln as an older brother, I don't think Michael with Lincoln around can be this leadership because he's not the leadership of himself, you know? So yeah. Michael gets all this tattoo laser removed. They don't really explain as to why. Yeah. Perfect. The next thing is what? Is Theo got betrayed by the guy that was supposed to take him. The compadre that was supposed to take him, they took his money and they just gave him the box. It's just kind of insane. And this is cool because he had a friend that was supposed to guide him. His friend was also betrayed. See, I think it's 6 months, but T-Bag kind of had a good life. It's been 6 months, but Michael kind of had a good life. You know? They all kind of had a good life. Got Los Angeles, California. I'm just... Should we take a break? Do the lunch. I'll have 2 hours to do after that. We've been filming for an hour 44. No, let's wait until it's darker. Let's wait until darker. Why don't you upload it? Could have uploaded 17 minutes. Minutes. Okay, good. Ah, okay, I get this. Good. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. Choo choo. Choo 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 choo. Da 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 choo doo 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 doo. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Anything other than I don't wanna be a piece of mind.
Is that what they said about Tiger's dad teaching backwards? They taught him while he was putting. Started putting and then whatever. Started putting with.
Okay, good, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you recording? Are you uploading now? Please, pray tell. Yeah, let's go, perfect. Videos. Wow. Holy. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink, Culture Show. Because you're doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 2nd of September 2005. I was supposed to take a break from Prison Break, but look at this. Now, of course, we're filming it, so. Will you take a break for this? No way. No way. No way. We're gonna be filming. We got season 4, episode 2 of Prison Break. We're also gonna be playing more because, dude, I've been dying like a dumbass for no reason. Because I don't pay attention. That's the reason. Made a mistake. Okay. So season 4, episode 2 is in Scylla. The band has to enter. Nope, I'm not gonna tell you because it's quite literally a spoiler. We got this guy who was in charge, and this is cool because we did see him from the get-go, right? We still don't know what Scylla is. We still don't know. We know it's a company Black Book, but I think it's more than that, and we still don't know what's going on. So then this guy tells the boss like, yo, I know where Michael Schofield and Lincoln is, but then he's gonna go to jail and guess what? He's gonna say, okay, well, guess they're completely gone, which is kind of insane because they just got bailed, which will lead them to what's his name? To Bennett, which will lead them to Sarah, which will lead them to Michael. So again, it's great, but it's not great because it's great because you show every step of the way. But every step of the way, it's only good if you do it once or twice. If you do it for the whole show, it's repetitive. They go to the meeting and they're told their mission, and they're told they also have to wear a ankle bracelet. So this is kind of intense, which is nuts. We have a debriefing. What's everybody takes on the company? Now this feels bad because Mahone has an opinion, Michael has an opinion, Lincoln has an opinion, but Supre doesn't know and Bellic doesn't know, right? So these characters doesn't know, and it's sad because you're kind of implying that some people are more important than other characters, but then there's also the what do you call it? I don't know. It's so odd because why you bring characters that are loved because they're loved, but if you don't use them, you don't use them. Bellic is next to not used in this season. He has like a couple, if anything, of a good scene. Mahone revealed that he did work for the company. There's something called the card holder. And you know what one of them looks like. This is kind of important. But at the same time, it's a feel bad thing because it's also it's again it's a case of how far can we pull it, right? Can we do it? Can what we have and what's the plan? And Mahone is there, but Mahone brings to the table information on who it is. You don't know how to do it. So this is a yeah. I don't like this episode. I don't like this season because again, Michael feels like, oh my god, I'm such a badass. I'm such the leader, and I don't dislike Michael. I love Michael. I love Michael in season 1. I love him in season 2. Season 3 was okay, but season 4, it's like where do you, how much people change the fourth season, right? So Theo and his friends are leaving, and he's like, yo, his friend's like, we're hungry, and his friend literally wants to kill Theo, and this is a good season. Theo is carrying the season 4 so far. So Michael asks Sarah, hey, how's it going? Sarah is showing to do PTSD in a sense of she was injured and now she has to go back in the wolf den. So this is kind of shitty. We have Mahone thinking about his family. We know that his family is dead, so this is kind of bad. He goes after the company. So they have to break into this house, right? Which Michael is an expert in, so they say, okay, well, this is a guy that how to break out. We learn that what is the alarm system. And it's kind of cool because everybody has an input. For example, Sarah says, well, this is the exact company and this is what we're supposed to do. You know? But like trying to, there's just so much uninteresting going on. It's not that it's not interesting, but there's so much things that I would have skipped. Myself, I would have skipped, right? So this is the guy that I was talking about. So this is the guy it's such a shitty thing because he's always getting bullied, and the character, is he the most charismatic? No. Is he the most deserving of not getting bullied? No. He's kind of an asshole. But at the same time, you treat people like, for example, Michael and Bellix, boyfriend in season 3. They're friends now. Michael, Lincoln, and Mahone, boyfriend. But Mahone and Lincoln, there's actually a really good reason. Mahone calls Zhang and says, hey, I want to know who killed my son. And Mahone, with Lincoln, they had beef. Lincoln overheard Mahone said, hey, to kill my son. Then Lincoln learned that Mahone lost his son, and he feels bad for him. He's like, dude, that sucks. So this guy has a company where he can copy. So all he has to do is copy the cards, right? You don't have to steal a card, you just can copy the information on it, right? Which is very important. This is the first card holder, right? This is not him, this is him. This is the guy in charge. We again don't know what he's doing. This is the first card holder. You learn that the card holder are leaders and different fields, so electricity, technology. So what they're thinking is the plot of Scylla is destroy the world to rebuild it with someone. As this is what they think the plot of Scylla is. There's no confirmation. I can't tell you yes, no, maybe. I can't tell you. This is a really good scene. It's a really good scene. So they're trying to cover the card. Sucre backs down of a car crash or a car accident, right? And it's like, yo, you need to give me money. So what happened is, so he's next to the card, but the card isn't there. Now this is kind of cool because we know that this is not the person. The person who's in charge. See, that's the thing. I think the person who's in charge doesn't hold the card himself. And the way they call it the card, which is really smart, they call it like a nuclear code. They said the nuclear code would be too dangerous for a person to carry, so what they do is they give bits of information to different people, and then when you have all of these people together, they know how to do nuclear. They got nothing. We have this guy who Sif is helping him. This guy used to work for the company, right? And he did snitch on the company, but he wants more information. Like, what is up with Scylla? What is their plan? And the guy's like, no, I paid my due to you. I don't owe you anything. And he said, no, I'm gonna help you. Again, the scene where the friend of Theo is trying to help him, but it's the scene of Theo's friend trying to kill him, to eat him. It's not great. The aftermath of this scene is straight phenomenal, straight bomb. Why? Because Theo says, why do you have to do something so stupid? Now I have to kill you. So Theo resists the impulses, and he literally eats his friend. So we have we have an housemate. The guys are staking the house. The guys being Michael and Lincoln, staking the house and like, yo, and there's a mate that's our weekend. So they're trying to bring Sarah in. What is Sarah doing right now? Anna is analyzing what Aldo said. So the thing with Aldo is he was close. He was one of the closest to Scylla. But we don't know what he said because he was afraid that people were gonna say it. See, this is actually a really good thing. This is a really, really, really good thing. So in itself, right, what happened is that Aldo had a lot of information on the company, right? He didn't want to involve his son. But when he saw what his son had became, he was like, okay, well, maybe he can take down the company. And this is basically it. I'm not sure what's his name. The killer comes in, and he's looking for, once again, he's looking for where Michael and Lincoln came, right? And then they're gonna have to say, okay, well, this guy posed bail, and it's better that posed bail. Sarah goes in, and she drops the machine and the purse of the housemaid. And this is cool because this is the machine. She only has to copy the machine. Now, here's the problem with season 4. So look at the moon. Look at the moon. It's gorgeous, right? It is gorgeous. I'm gonna show you. Sometimes in season 4, sometimes the analyzing thing is working from super far. Sometimes it's working from super close. So there's no definitive plot about that, right? And it sucks because you're like, okay, well, I'm trying to give myself an ID, but you guys are not helping me. There you go. Perfect. The moon. The moon. It's insane with the tower. With nature core. It's all gonna be useful later on. I almost died here. Like, paid attention. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade this one also. 1K. That's 1K. Go. 23 left. And I got 15 left. We're trying to buy the utility upgrade. So Michael is trying to get some time. They know where it is, so the card is. So they're trying to get the housemate to be in the same room. And this is this is very intelligent. So she's like, hey, I'm from this company, security company, there's a breach, blah, 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 blah. Can you please go into the house and we'll tell you where it is. So what the guy does is he's analyzing the signal. The closer they are, the better the signal is. So when they get into the room where the card is, they get a good signal, say, okay, well, you have to make sure that you stay there. Which is a really good plot. Really, really good plot. So they get this, and this is a cool scene. They get Gallic to steal the purse, and Mahone to be the hero that doesn't steal the purse, right? But guess what? There's nothing there. This is really freaking cool. This is really, really, really cool. So this is incredible because, see, season 4 has some really good plot. It's just that it takes there. See, season 4 is half great, half really bad. This guy is checking out the number of cellmates, and there's supposed to be more cellmates. Like, okay, well, there's 2 missing, which is Lincoln and Michael. So somebody posed their bail. Who is it? Now you find that it's Barrett. So now they know that the housemate leave it in the house. She left it in the house. If they find a machine, they're fucked. Because their machine gonna take months to build. But for some, okay, so the plot is that they're gonna get together very soon. The plan to execute Scylla to be very soon, right? However, there's a problem. And that problem is what? That problem is that so this is actually really cool. There's this game that I love, Majora's Mask, right? Majora's Mask, there's this guy who gives you the main quest. He's like, yo, you got 2 days to give you what I need. And then after leave. Then 2 days the world goes down, so that's why you leave. With Safe, he said, hey, you have 1 day to show how much you're doing, because his boss is telling him, I don't believe in you. I don't believe in the program. And Safe said, please, sir, 1 more day. Please, sir, 1 more day. So because he's begging for 1 more day, the guy that's in charge of this, he said, okay, no problem, I'll give you 1 more day, but you have to give me result, otherwise this thing is cancelled. So the guy's gonna bring, and this is the cool thing, geese. so annoying. So annoying. C'est outable in English, and French. So this is really cool because if you, they're so settled, the whole thing couldn't take place in one day, right? There's 6 cards, right? So here's the thing, and this is really interesting, and this is really good, really good writing. This is possibly one of the best writing I've seen in a while. So what happened is, the boss of Safe said, hey, you have 1 day to give me information, right? And Safe's like, hey, if you don't do it in 1 day, you're all going back to jail. Right? If you try to run away, we have ankle monitor, you're fucked. So they show, so then we're like, okay, well, if we're doing it, we're good, right? But then they have 6 cards to do. So the whole thing, okay, so here's what I'm trying to say. It's quite complex, but it's smart. Give the boss of Safe, give him 1 day, right? Otherwise, you cut the funding. So because they give 1 day, the season would end. But because it's this card, the season continue. However, because they did find a card and because they did have some results, the boss of Safe is less on his back, which is good. Safe tells Michael, right? Listen, you left the device there. We're kind of fucked. Michael is a de facto leader, so when Safe and him talk, it's bosses to bosses. So now they're talking about how they have to break in the house. After all, their first plan was not to break in the house. Then it has to break in the house. They don't have a choice. So they divided the plan, and you got Michael that's working. It's really good. So what they do is they unlock an alarm on another house, and then the guards are all ready to get the alarm, right? So they're all ready to get the alarm, and this is kind of nuts because while they're busy with the other alarm, the guy comes in. There's a really good part where they go in the house to take the device. They find it kind of quick. However, Mahone sees the picture of the son of the guy in question. He thinks about Cameron. I miss Cam, you know? And it's like, oh, he's stuck in there. So this is bad. The guy found Bennett, and Bennett's kind of good dude. He's kind of a good dude, so you don't want anything bad to happen. However, you know that things are not looking good for him. Theo is in San Diego. So he goes to the beach, and then there's a locker, right? So in the book, there's a locker with an address, and you see that. This is the thing, right? So the season 4 begin with Theo saying, "I'm as smart as Michael," and he hates. We're the same person, and he hates it. And it's cool because Theo is really being smart here. So because Theo is really being smart here, you're gonna buy the whole thing of we're the same person, you know? And it's actually a good thing. So he gets in, you see that there's a locker called B12. The notes said that talk about the B12. Talk about the gate. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool, right? So him was going to be working for the company Gate before he was working for the company for, okay. The plan, I think, was always to run away. The plan was always to run away. It was always to run away. He didn't intend to do anything for the boys. He didn't intend to help the company. He just wanted to run away. So when he did the passport, it was for that. And then when you look at it, the name on the thing is Gary Miller. The name on the passport that Sophia found was Gary Miller. And you know what's insane? This is why I don't like the show. This is brilliant. Sophia, the whole thing about Lincoln and her having a romance doesn't exist anymore. The whole thing about Lincoln being the best dad ever and wanting to be with Alte doesn't exist. What was the whole point of building that up? You know? So Theo finds a key, goes to the apartment where it's all paid for. There's a nice moment between Bellic and Sarah because look, it's been a while since they see each other and they're a friend, which is I do like it. You got Michael and Sarah trying to fix the past, the broken past. They're trying to fix the situation. They're like, yo, you need to talk out there, and it's like, yeah, but also if you need to talk out there. But these parts are only for Sarah and Michael to be together, and they show that no matter what, they're a good relationship. So the whole point here, the whole purpose here, is Michael is the main character. The whole purpose here is Michael being a good main character needs a reason to stay. The reason to stay is Sarah, you know? We don't care about why Candace is staying. We don't want Sarah. Mahone is staying to get his revenge. We don't care about why Sucre is staying. Sucre doesn't have a reason to stay. We just want, okay, so he has part of it. He has part of it can be a father. But like, what is it that he has to say? You know? It's stupid. But Michael has it. And it's kind of cool because they have some chemistry, Michael and Sarah, and they're working together, which is kind of nice. Now we have the worst news possible. This guy finished to encrypt the card. Whatever it's only one part, right? And there's 6 other cards. So that's kind of cool. We know that we see that Gretchen is alive. It's time to torture her. So this is pretty bad. You know, this is the craziest thing. We don't care about Gretchen. She's a good character, but we don't care about her in the storyline. However, Mahone turned, Whistler turned, who else turned? I don't remember, but a lot of people turned, right? So it's implied that she's gonna turn. Lincoln said, "Hey, how are you feeling, bro? How are you feeling?" Lincoln comes in, and this is an important scene. This scene is all about establishing that Lincoln did see Michael have nosebleed. Why is it an important scene? Good question. You have to input the situation where Michael has nosebleed because Michael has a brain tumor, right? This is the whole purpose. His mother had a brain tumor. So Lincoln being aware of Michael bleeding is an excuse for them to be like, yo, my mama had that, Michael's in danger, right? That's pretty much it. Episode 3, out of breath. Oh, episode 2 was what? Yeah, Insula. So Michael is pissed because he's like, yo, acting in the show is not great. It's always overact. For example, with Sarah, with Michael, it's always overact. So Michael is pissed like, yo, you told us there was 1 key. There's not 1 key, there's 6 keys. I've done my part, you owe us. But then the guy's like, no, I don't owe you. You were told to bring Scylla. You didn't bring Scylla. So until you bring Scylla, you're not gonna have anything but Scylla, right? And they're basically fighting. Again, a bit overacted, but Agent Seif, I think, is a good actor though. So now they're chilling. This is him being bullied. He's being bullied by Lincoln, but they're chilling, right? We have input from Sarah, who's talking about so basically what happened is, which is really good, is the device was in the house of Toxborn, which was one of the card holder, for a long time. Because it was in the house of a card holder for a long time, she was able to get a lot of information. One of this information is the what should we call it? The schedule, I guess. Yeah, the schedule of the whole thing, of the guy. And she said, "Hey, there's a meeting tonight, and now they're gonna figure out where it is." So that's actually pretty cool. And there's a really cool scene here. There's a really cool scene here. They don't know what it means, and there's an ad for Picking Scales. And they gotta find the secret there. So this is actually a good thing. Mahone calls Lang, and she asks him to get the guy who killed his kid, wants a picture to have his revenge, right? Sarah and Michael are worried because there's more cards, and that means more work. So there's like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact that there's always work? It's a good scene, but it's a bad scene. Because at the same time, it's Michael and Sarah. If you had Michael and Sarah in season 1, that's great. If you had Michael and Sarah in season 2, which we did, that's great. These two are great. You just took away Sarah for season 3. That's one of the most important characters. It doesn't make any sense. The Bennett is injected with truth serum, and the truth serum acts as a hey, you have to do this for me, you have to do this for me, you have to do this for me. So that's actually pretty cool. It's actually really nice, actually. I'm only not gonna say Ashley because before it gets annoying. I'm gonna go 2 or 3, 5 more. This is the boss of Dawn. This is the boss of Dawn that says, hey, you had enough time to pull the plug. Your project didn't work. Sorry, it didn't work. You're done. And it's like, no, sir, I need to do it. There's something truly there. Please, sir, please allow me to continue. So that's basically it. We got more. Like I said, the email. What's kind of cool is it's actually a really good scene. They go into this place, right? And Sarah helps. Sarah pretends like she's a worker for the human resources, but she's just making the guy from the security guard busy. So they steal the card and they go into the main house or the main information. So basically towers and towers of data. The hacker comes in, it's like, okay, well, let's get the information, right? However, they build the fire alarm With the fire alarm, they lock the door of the data, so that way okay, so basically what they do is they block the door so they suck out the oxygen. Fire needs oxygen to survive. It won't work. Michael's trying to get out. Lincoln comes in. Lincoln, big brawn. Lincoln takes a fireman axe and just shatter the window. Pretty freaking badass. Bellic and Sutre see that Sarah's in trouble and like, yo, they have to go. This is more of the guy torturing Bennett. It's good, but it's not great because the whole thing lasts like half of the show, well, not a third of the show. But the only information that he gets, the only information that's important here is, oh, well, this is where he is. He only points out where Sarah is. So at the end of this wheel, and he gets shot. But at the point, this is fourth season. This is last season, we don't really care about. We got T-Bag living in luxury. He has the money of Cole Pfeiffer. He has the opinion of Cole Pfeiffer. Now this is really, really cool. He has an entire life. He has an entire chance for something. Nobody knows what Cole Pfeiffer looks like. Nobody knows who he is. So when T-Bag comes in, it's like, oh my god, guess what? I'm Cole Pfeiffer. I have a good job. I have a lot of cash. And this is insane. I have life. I have a place in life. You're gonna be gone. I'm gonna bring the lights on. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cook the food also. Tonight for dinner we have pizza and fries. 12%. We have 14%. That's where we. So Mahone goes in and he's like, yo, I got some star points, right? And basically he says, oh, well, me and my kid, we could see the star point and we could see a certain time. So they have the time and they have the star points. They have the two, they can find a location, right? And Michael was like, yo, this is why I love having Mahone around. From now on, if people want to ask something, they have to bring something. So Michael being the boss again, which I guess is good, but at the same time, I guess it's good. But at the same time, it's like, it's coming from nowhere. Like, when did you become so authoritative, you know? So Bellic, he says, yo, I don't know if I can get the card from, I don't know if I can make this mission, right? Let's leave. Let's run away, the two of us. And Sucre's like, yo, I vouch for you. People believe in you, but like, how can you do that? How can you do that to the boys? And Sarah. Yeah. So they go in, and they find that it's really, really cool. It's really, really, really cool. So what they do is they find a place. Now, what they do is they do the star map, and they drill a hole in the star map. And because they drill a hole, you're able to see a couple of words. Those words together are the secret location of the meaning. Because it's the secret location of the meaning, they're able to get up. I got here. There. I did get. What is it for? Good. We check the room. Now it might be the wrong wire. I'm fat, guys.
There's little corridors, but
I'm too fat for them. So there you go. And you're 12%. Okay. So I'm gonna have to hold the phone, but hey, I guess this is still good. So I have a plan. The plan is to hold the phone. That's a good plan, right? That's a great plan. And we'll soon leave for the Data Live. Yep. I'm almost done here, so that's pretty good. We'll have to use this phone for the Data Live. It's okay. Feel like a brain? Oh, I'm dying. Holy shit. I'm dying. I'm a dumbass. I always wait last seconds to increase my shit. And I shouldn't do that. How much is this? 18. At least we have free attack upgrade and free defense increase. Okay. So then what they do is they go away. Scythe is like, yo, you guys have to pack it in. The mission has failed, you pack it in. But the guys are not, no, we're so close. Please don't do that. Like, I don't have a choice. You guys didn't do well enough. You guys didn't do well enough, so now you have to pay the price. And it sort of is a grand thing. Because by the mission failing, they're so close. And if they can get the mission, they can do anything. So now this is a really cool scene. They go out, they get shakes, right? Everybody put themselves in the ways to slow them down. And only one person escaped. Guess who it is? If you guess the computer guy, you're wrong. Guess Sarah, you're right. She is. No, it's Michael Schofield. So he gets the pictures, and he gets what? He gets all 6 orders. So from here, we didn't know how many orders there was. This is kind of important. We got one of the most amazing scenes ever. T-Bag calls in and said, hey, I want to talk about my signing bonus. Like, oh, well, we have to meet you. So then he calls the guy and said, hey, I want to meet you so I can have my signing bonus. It's like, yo, never saw you. See, for the first time, he doesn't really think about becoming co-fiver. And then he wants to become co-fiver. And the salary is amazing. $75,000 a year, which is, back then, it's a lot. Still a lot today. Still a lot today. Ooh, we have a check. We have my Twitch payout. We have yeah, there you go. This is super cool. This is super cool. What's the next scene? It's just dumb. There's little things that are dumb. In a way, they still attack scene. Like, you don't believe it. They're not gangsters, they're not criminals. They're normal people, right? Yes, they got away from freaking Fox River. Not by being criminal, but being smart, you know? So, it just feels like too much. It just feels like overcharged. You don't believe it because it's so exaggerated. The acting is over-exaggerated. The scenes are over-exaggerated. So this is pretty much it. But, guess what? It gets better. It gets better because when you just give it up, it's a good time. So we see there's 6. This is how we know that there's 6 cards. There's 6 card older. Michael gets them on camera. The back then camera was kind of shitty, right? So they use the camera and it's kind of shitty so you don't see well. But then he tells Scythe like, yo, I just got your 6 card older. And he's like, okay, well, we're back on mission. We're back on mission. And that's pretty much it. So there's a really cool scene here. There's a really, really, really cool scene here. Mahone is pissed off, so he leaves. And the tech guy kind of said, where's he going with him? You think that all is permitted, we need him. And why is that a cool scene? Well, it's a cool scene when you think about the implication of what Lincoln does after. Lincoln tells him, leave him alone. And Lincoln doesn't like Mahone. But this is Lincoln showing his understanding of the situation of Mahone, which is kind of nice, I have to say. So again, he's telling, please help me out to the boss. To Don Scythe tells his boss, please help me out. I need more time. You know, you believe in me? 5%. Dude, shit. Okay, give me a sec. Well, the rest of the final scene is what? The final scene is, there's 2 final scenes. Yeah, there's 2 final scenes. It's actually pretty good. So, uncharge you and charge you instead. 4%. We've been recording for 2 hours, so it's normal. I need just a couple more seconds. Okay, so there's 3 scenes left. The first scene is Bennett being killed, and then him telling where Sarah is. The second scene is Link saying to Mahone, like, yo, I know what happened, man, and I am sorry that this happened to you, and we're good. You don't owe me anything. I'm not pissed off at you anymore. You don't owe me anything. We're good. And it's a sweet scene. It's a sweet scene because they had beefs in season 2, and was it a normal beef? Yes, it was absolutely normal. There you go. We just bought every single thing. Good. Now, this is season 4, episode 3. So good. So I'm gonna do a Days of Life, which is gonna take us to 440. After 440, we're just gonna end it. So that's pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. You see what I'm doing? I have the old batteries here. Peace. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I have 90% here. Yeah. I'm gonna prep my stuff. Okay. We're just leaving this phone out and this. Oh.